She was the friendly face in a neonatal unit, trusted, smiling, silent. Parents handed over their premature newborns to her, believing they were in safe hands. But behind that reassuring nurse's smile lurked a horror no one could have imagined. This is the true story of Lucy Letby, the UK's most shocking serial killer in recent history. A case that shattered trust, shook a nation, and raised the terrifying question: how did no one stop her? Lucy Letby worked at the Countess of Chester Hospital's neonatal unit in Cheshire, England. By all appearances, she was the ideal nurse, calm under pressure, sweet with the babies, adored by colleagues. She graduated in 2011 and quickly became a full-time neonatal nurse. But between 2015 and 2016, something horrific was happening on her shift. Babies, many stable and recovering, began dying suddenly and without explanation. Initially, these deaths were treated as tragic but natural complications. Neonatal care is, after all, delicate. But the numbers kept growing. And then, patterns emerged. It took time before doctors started connecting the dots. Over 18 months, a dramatic increase in baby deaths occurred, and most had something in common. Lucy Letby was on duty. Doctors noted unusual details. Babies who collapsed suddenly but then recovered when Letby wasn't present. Multiple sets of twins losing one sibling while Letby was around. Unexplained air embolisms, insulin poisonings, and strange rashes. Concerns were raised, and yet, for a long time, the hospital protected her, even apologizing to her when suspicions were discussed. She was moved to clerical work, but wasn't fired. It wasn't until 2018 that police were finally called. Lucy Letby was arrested in 2018, again in 2019, and finally in 2020. But it wasn't until 2023 that the trial gripped the UK and the world. She was charged with the murder of 7 babies and the attempted murder of 6 more. The court heard chilling evidence, handwritten notes where she wrote phrases like, "I am evil. I did this and I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough to care for them." Experts testified how she injected air, poisoned with insulin, and tampered with medical lines, all while pretending to care. In August 2023, after a 10-month trial, Lucy Letby was found guilty on all counts, making her the most prolific child serial killer in modern British history. The judge called her actions a cruel, calculated campaign of child murder. She was sentenced to life imprisonment with no possibility of parole, a rare sentence in the UK. Letby showed no emotion as the verdict was read. She refused to appear in court for her sentencing, a move that outraged families and politicians alike. The Letby case has triggered a national outcry. Investigations are underway into how the hospital ignored doctors' warnings for so long. New laws are being proposed to compel convicted criminals to attend sentencing. For the families, the pain is unimaginable. Their infants were robbed not just of life, but of justice delayed. But through their grief, they found purpose, demanding reform, raising awareness, and ensuring no hospital ever silences concerns again. Lucy Letby betrayed the very essence of her profession. And though she never walked free again, the scars she left will remain for generations. Thank you for watching this breakdown of the Lucy Letby case, one of the darkest chapters in UK criminal history. If you found this important, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your voice helps keep these stories alive and the fight for justice burning.